What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today on OSYAM Model, we are going to be talking about body image in the modeling industry. I have been a professional model for about 1 whole year, so I've been in the industry long enough to at least get my taste of the whole body image issue in the modeling industry. So I am 5'11", I weigh about 143 pounds, I have body definition, I have thighs that touch. I'm not the whole stereotypical rail thin model. Last track season, if you don't know, I run track and field. I really struggled with finding the right amount of lifting so that I would still get the benefits from lifting as an athlete, and lifting so that I wouldn't get too bulky as a model. There was a couple times when I got turned away from a job because I was too athletic, or I didn't get signed with a certain agency because I was too athletic. So that has been my experience throughout this first year. And you know, this track season came around and I just got to the point where I'm just like, this is stupid. Why am I restricting myself and the amazing things that my body can do when I could just be freaking squatting so much weight and doing some snatch and cleans, and I don't know, it's something I enjoy doing, so why limit myself? The areas of modeling I would love to just dominate in are fashion, beauty, fitness, and runway. The fashion and the runway side, in that area of modeling, sometimes there's really negative pressure on models to be extremely thin because designers will make their clothing in what they call sample sizes, which are like 2, I think, size 2, 0, or 2. It's either one of those. Something that most people can't fit in. Oftentimes I've heard that, you know, they just want their models to be coat hangers to fit their clothing. And that's absurd. It really should be taken upon the designers in this whole industry as a whole, the people who run it, to not expect models to be this thin when that's not realistic. Some people's bodies are naturally really thin, and that's cool. All body types are amazing. However, this industry can't expect people who just have natural bodies like me to shrink down just to fit into clothing to get more work. That's not normal, that's not healthy, that's not even fun. That can just lead to a lot of issues for the models. So the way I have chosen to deal with this and I don't know, combat the whole lack of self-esteem that this can cause is to just really think about it very cut and dry. I know for a fact that this industry has issues within it. So I'm not going to take that and place it onto myself. I've really made it an effort to consciously think to myself, this is not how everybody looks. So don't take it upon yourself when people think that you should look this way, because you don't. And oh well. A lot of people think that you have to look a specific way to be a model. There are so many types of modeling. So there are people you can just see, average people on the street that you wouldn't think are models, and they are models. There are high fashion models, there are just commercial models. There's every type of modeling. So I was being very realistic about the type of modeling that I can do for my body type without harming myself. I have really gotten into doing fitness modeling. I really do love it because it combines 2 aspects of my life into one thing and allows me to be who I am without harming my body. I love doing all types of modeling, honestly, but I know what areas work for me. What I've chosen to do is be very realistic about what I can do. Let me talk about some awesome things that have been going on in the modeling and fashion industry that have been about body image. Number 1. In France, they're making it so that unhealthy models cannot be in runway shows. And this is because there have been countless times where there have been models who have literally starved themselves just to be able to walk in a runway show, just to get more work. And they're trying to put the responsibility onto the designers and the whole industry so that they won't be pressuring models to get unhealthy just to walk in shows. Also, Lane Bryant, which is a very, very well-known plus size fashion brand, they have started a campaign, I think it started at the end of last year, that is called a Plus is Equal. What they're trying to do is show that plus size models are not some, you know, weird anomaly in the fashion industry that is not normal or whatever. They're trying to show that plus is equal to every other type of model. So what they're doing is showing models who are plus size in lingerie, in, you know, all types of clothing, and just saying plus is equal. So they're just putting, you know, a spin to the whole idea that I have to look a certain way just to be a model. And lastly, to round it out, let's talk about American Eagle and their lingerie line called Aerie. They do not Photoshop any of the pictures of their models. None of them. They are not photoshopping the cellulite and the stretch marks and the, you know, random moles or whatever on their bodies, because they want to leave a very realistic image about what everyone's body looks like. That whole photoshopped idea of what a woman should look like can be very damaging to humans in general. So I wanted to, you know, share my experience and certain things about modeling so that if you are young and you are just starting out modeling, you understand what you're getting into. This is not easy, and sometimes you'll get pressure to look a certain way. Don't cave in, especially if it's gonna harm you. Down the road, your body will not thank you for what you have done to it. So with all that being said, thank you all for watching this video. Leave a comment below if you want to know a little bit more about the whole modeling industry, or if you just have any questions, let me know. Until next time, y'all, peace.